Hello and welcome back to the channel, where we talk all about staying healthy, strong, and happy, especially after 60. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of wise and wonderful adults committed to aging well. Now, let me ask you a simple question. What if I told you that just 15 minutes of walking a day could dramatically change your health? Not a full hour at the gym, not expensive supplements or extreme diets, just 15 minutes. Every day. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what happens to your body when you walk for 15 minutes a day after 60, and why this small, doable habit is more powerful than most people realize. Plus, in the second half of this video, I'll reveal 5 common foods that silently damage aging bodies, and what you can eat instead to feel better, move easier, and age with strength. 1. Walking improves brain health and lowers dementia risk. Let's start at the top, your brain. Studies show that walking increases blood flow to the brain, especially in areas responsible for memory and decision-making. One study from the University of British Columbia found that seniors who walked regularly had better cognitive function and a lower risk of developing Alzheimer's. Why is this important after 60? As we age, our brain volume naturally shrinks a little, but regular walking has been shown to slow that process and even grow the hippocampus, the part of the brain that stores memory. And it doesn't take an hour-long power walk to see the benefits. Just 15 minutes of walking, 5 days a week, makes a difference. It helps you think more clearly, remember things better, and even feel more emotionally balanced. 2. Boosts heart health without overexertion. Now, let's talk about your heart. Walking is what we call a low-impact aerobic activity. That means it gently increases your heart rate without straining your joints or lungs. And after 60, that's exactly what we want. According to the American Heart Association, daily walking can help lower blood pressure, improve circulation, reduce bad LDL cholesterol, raise good HDL cholesterol. In fact, walking just 15 minutes a day has been linked to a 22% lower risk of heart attack and stroke in older adults. So the next time you're thinking, is it really worth it to walk around the block? The answer is a resounding yes. Your heart is quietly thanking you for every single step. 3. Supports joint health and reduces pain. Here's something many seniors don't expect. Walking can actually help relieve joint pain, not make it worse. You see, your joints, like your knees and hips, don't have a blood supply of their own. They rely on movement to get nutrients into the cartilage and keep everything cushioned and flexible. When we stay still too long, joints get stiff, inflamed, and painful, but walking keeps them lubricated and strong. The Arthritis Foundation recommends walking as one of the best ways to manage joint pain, especially if you suffer from osteoarthritis. Just 15 minutes can ease stiffness, improve flexibility, and help you move with less discomfort. Even better, it helps build the muscles that support your joints. So you're not just feeling better, you're getting stronger. 4. Improves blood sugar and prevents diabetes. Here's a benefit many folks overlook. Walking after meals helps control blood sugar. Why is that important? After 60, your risk of developing type 2 diabetes increases. But just 15 minutes of walking after meal can help your body use sugar more efficiently, keeping your energy stable and your insulin response healthy. A study published in Diabetes Care found that walking for 15 minutes after each meal was even more effective at lowering blood sugar than one long 45-minute walk a day. So if you've ever wondered what to do after lunch instead of heading straight for the recliner, you guessed it, take a gentle walk. It's like medicine without the side effects. So, just to recap, your brain gets sharper, your heart gets stronger, your joints move easier, your blood sugar stays stable, all from just 15 minutes of walking a day. Isn't that incredible? But there's one more piece of the puzzle we need to talk about. Because even if you're walking every day, if you're still eating certain silent saboteurs in your diet, they could be undoing all that progress. In the next part of this video, I'm going to share 5 common foods that quietly damage aging bodies, plus what to eat instead to protect your heart, joints, and brain. Now that we've seen the powerful benefits of walking just 15 minutes a day after 60, it's time to look at something just as important: what we're putting on our plates. Because even the best exercise can only do so much if our bodies are constantly under attack from the wrong foods. So today, let's talk about 5 common foods that quietly damage aging bodies. Foods that may seem harmless or even healthy, but can cause inflammation, pain, weight gain, and fatigue as we get older. And don't worry, I'll also share smart, simple swaps you can make instead. 1. Breakfast cereals labeled heart healthy. Why it's harmful. Many breakfast cereals, even the ones with whole grains and low-fat labels, are loaded with added sugars and refined carbs that spike your blood sugar first thing in the morning. Over time, this repeated blood sugar roller coaster increases your risk of type 2 diabetes, belly fat, and brain fog. What to eat instead? Try plain oatmeal topped with cinnamon, chia seeds, and a few berries. Oats are gentle on blood sugar, support digestion, and keep you full longer. 2. Vegetable oils, soybean, corn, canola. Why it's harmful. These oils are often processed at high heat and loaded with omega-6 fatty acids, which can throw off your body's inflammation balance. This contributes to joint pain, stiff arteries, and even memory issues. What to eat instead? Switch to extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil. They're anti-inflammatory and support brain and heart health. 3. Deli meats and processed cold cuts. Why it's harmful. Ham, turkey slices, sausages, and bacon may seem like convenient protein, but they often contain nitrates, preservatives, and excess salt, all of which increase the risk of high blood pressure and inflammation. In fact, studies have linked processed meats to a higher risk of heart disease and certain cancers. What to eat instead? Choose grilled chicken, cooked lentils, tuna in water, or even a hard-boiled egg. They're simple, clean sources of protein without the added chemicals. 4. Low-fat or fat-free yogurt. Why it's harmful. When food companies remove fat, they often add sugar or artificial sweeteners to make up for taste. This creates a product that's marketed as light, but can actually trigger inflammation, digestive upset, and sugar cravings. What to eat instead? Go for plain Greek yogurt with live cultures and full fat. Add your own flavor with a teaspoon of honey or some fruit. It supports gut health and gives you lasting energy. 5. White bread and crackers. Why it's harmful. These are often made with refined flour, which quickly turns to sugar in your body and offers little fiber or nutrition. This causes spikes in blood sugar, contributes to belly fat, and can worsen inflammation and fatigue. What to eat instead? Choose whole grain or sprouted grain bread, or even better, swap crackers for sliced cucumbers or bell peppers with hummus or nut butter. You'll still get crunch and satisfaction, but without the blood sugar crash. Listen, aging well isn't about being perfect. It's about small, smart choices that add up over time. If all you do this week is start walking 15 minutes a day and swap out just one of the foods we talked about, you're already moving in the right direction. Your joints, your heart, your brain, your energy, they'll all thank you. And before we wrap up, I've got a little bonus for you. 1 spoonful of simple food that's been shown to support muscle repair and better sleep, especially after 60. That's coming up next, so stick around. Now, we've talked about the benefits of walking, and we've gone over some silent food saboteurs to avoid. But before you go, I want to leave you with one more tip. This one's simple, comforting, and backed by science. It's something you can do before bed tonight, and it only takes 1 spoonful. Let me explain. The power of 1 spoon before bed. As we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle mass. This is known as sarcopenia and can lead to weakness, poor balance, and slower recovery after illness or injury. But here's the good news. You can slow and even reverse muscle loss with proper movement and nutrition. And that's where this 1 spoon before bed comes in. The secret? Cottage cheese or plain Greek yogurt. That's right. 1 spoon of high-protein, slow-digesting food like cottage cheese or plain Greek yogurt before bed can support overnight muscle repair and stable blood sugar, especially when paired with short walk during the day. Why it works. These foods are rich in casein protein, which digests slowly and feeds your muscles throughout the night. They contain calcium and tryptophan, both of which support better sleep quality. They help prevent the overnight muscle breakdown that can speed up aging. A study published in Frontiers in Nutrition showed that consuming casein protein 30 minutes before bed enhanced overnight muscle protein synthesis in older adults, meaning your body builds and repairs muscle while you sleep. How to do it? About 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Enjoy. Half a cup of low-fat or full-fat cottage cheese. Or 3 to 4 tablespoons of plain Greek yogurt. You can even add a sprinkle of cinnamon or a few blueberries for flavor. It's simple, it's satisfying, and it works. Walking 15 minutes a day, choosing foods that heal instead of harm, and giving your body the tools it needs to stay strong, even while you sleep. That's the foundation of aging well. And you, my friend, are already doing more for your health than many people half your age. If this video helped you, I'd be so grateful if you gave it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video like this one. Let me know in the comments. Do you already walk every day? What's one food swap you're going to try this week? I'd love to hear from you. And remember, it's never too late to start feeling better. Your best years can still be ahead of you.